Hello, everyone. Need to adjust some things here. I am going to wait for people to join. If you are joining me and you are in the chat, say hi so I can know that the chat is working. Sometimes it doesn't like to work. And while I'm waiting, I am pulling up the questions that people have already submitted and paid for, because we are definitely going to get into those. Hi, Sue. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Sarah. Happy Saturday. Hi, Powerful Soul. Hi, Inez. Is it late in the UK? I don't know what the time difference. I need to grab some tissues real quick. I'll be right back. I'm going to be like right back. Because it would be, as soon as I go live, that my nose wants to run. Oh, 6 p.m. That's not too bad. Is that tea time? Okay. See, I don't know. Oh, no, it's coffee time here. It's coffee time for me. I had to run and get coffee before we started. And I might start doing these a little bit later just for my Pacific time people. And I do have a couple of people in Alaska. So it's super early for them. So I'm thinking I might start it at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Just so that way it's not too early for other time zones. And also, I am not a morning person. So even 1 o'clock, because I have to shower, I have to get ready. I went and got my coffee. Like, it's a lot. I had to set up. So, like, perfect time to get up for me is noon. And I know everyone's like, oh my God, that's so late. It's not for me. It is not. YouTube live streams is a hotbed of insanity. Well, welcome to the insane asylum. I don't understand why you're here if you feel that way. But anyway, anywho, we are going to go into questions. Let me pull them up. So, guys, I'm going to go into, let me see, how many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 questions that were submitted, and I'm going to go into those first, and then I'll take questions from the chat. Because these are the ones that people paid for. So if you want to pay ahead of time from when I'm live, the link is in my Stan store as well. You can just go to my website. It's the same thing. It's right at the top. You'll see the YouTube live Q&A. If you submit it, I do it the next live. So these were all submitted since Tuesday. All right, so the first one is from Sam, and they said, I've been manifesting my ex back for over a year, but every time they start coming back, something always happens to pull them away again. Could I be subconsciously blocking them? How do I identify and remove those blocks? So I don't know how new you are to me, Sam, but literally everything in your reality, including these blocks, are all based off of your awareness and your assumptions. So if you think you have blocks, then you have blocks. If you start imagining that you don't have them, then you won't have them. So when you're saying every time they start coming back, something always happens and pulls them back away again, this is a story that you're telling yourself. So this is a story that you're telling yourself about your situation with your SP, with your ex, right? As that it's an on and off again type of situation is what it sounds like. You are telling this story. So you need to start telling a different story, is that they always loved you, right? They've always wanted to be with you. They know that you are the love of their life. They know that you are their dream guy or girl, right? Everything. That is how you need to view this. So it sounds like they're still in your life, so that's a good thing. Start viewing it differently. So even if you're not talking right now, right, or say they're hot and cold or whatever it is, view it differently. Everything is happening for you, not against you. So, example here, if they start distancing themselves, that's okay, because sometimes people need space. Sometimes people need time to themselves. They are going to work on something that is personal for them, so that way they can show up to me correctly. You see how you can spin that, as opposed to, oh, they're distancing themselves. There must be something wrong with me. They must not love me, right? Spin it every time. Exactly. Everything works in our favor, even if the movement is not visible. Exactly. AMM2 media. All right. So that's the biggest thing that I've got for you, is stop saying that there's blocks to be removed. Everything is perfect. Everything is unfolding perfectly. Your relationship has always been perfect. You need to start thinking that way and watch it shift within your dynamic. So the next one is from BW. So they just put their initials, BW. Can I manifest my SP to leave their current relationship and choose me, or is that considered unethical? How can I approach this while staying aligned with my values? Great question. So a lot of you probably have this question if you have a SP with a 3P situation, right? Maybe this person is already in a relationship, they're already married, whatever the case is. Keep in mind that everyone and everything in your reality is based off of your core beliefs and your assumptions and your awareness. This 3P would not exist if you were not aware of their existence. Multiple realities exist. So there is a reality where this person was never with the other person. There is a reality that exists that they are only with you and they have always been with you. So don't think of it as you're taking someone away from someone else. You are simply choosing the reality where you are with this person, and the reality where they are with this other person still exists. So you see how that's not unethical? Because it's not taking someone away from someone else. That person will still experience this person in a different reality. You are simply choosing the one where they are with you. Don't even acknowledge there's a 3P. Don't even acknowledge that they are in whatever, right? They're in love with you if you choose them. They're with you. Point blank. You have to stay in that assumption. Stay in the assumption that they always contact you, they always see you, everything else. And then things will start aligning in the 3D for you for that. It'll start unfolding. Whether they leave this person, or sometimes it's shifted where they never existed, where they've never been with this person. Go watch my my SP success stories, I play an audio of a client that their person left them for someone else, was sending them photos with this person, and they changed it, right, to where that 3P never existed. And now in this reality that they're in, the 3P never existed. When they have asked their person about the 3P, he says, what are you talking about? That's just a coworker. Like nothing ever happened between them. So yes, you can do it multiple different ways. However, you just need to get past that it's not unethical, because you're just simply choosing a reality where you are with this person and the other person is not. I hope that answered your question, and I hope that that makes sense. So the next one here from Brittany. How do I manifest someone who has told me they don't want kids, but I do? Is it possible to align with a reality where they change their mind, or should I give up on this person? It's totally up to you whether you want to give up on this person or not. If you really want this particular person, you can absolutely have them in the way that you want them. However, if you feel that, you want someone else, want someone new, you can absolutely manifest someone new that already wants kids, that already wants the marriage, wants the kids, everything else that you want. Now, all you need to do with this, if you would like to still pursue this person, is see them differently. They might tell you they don't want kids right now, but people change their minds all the time. All the time. I have a family friend that said that she never wanted to have another kid. Her son is a little bit older than me by 2 to 3 years. And then years later, when she was in her mid-40s, she ended up pregnant and having a little girl. People change their minds, right? And she says it was the best thing that ever happened. Even though she didn't want kids anymore. It was the best thing that ever happened because it just happened, right? So you never know. This person could change their mind like that. So start seeing it as they just don't want kids right this moment, right? Right this moment, they don't want kids. But who's to say in a year from now that they might? Right? They might fall in love with you so much and start seeing these other couples with little babies and get baby fever. Start seeing it that way. It's still part of the perfect unfolding. It's just right this moment, your person is trying to prepare, right? Maybe they're working on their career. Maybe they're trying to be financially stable first. Think of it that way. Okay? So, I want to go into some others here. All right. So the next one is from K. They just put the letter K. Okay. I've been manifesting better health, but I was just diagnosed with a chronic condition. How do I stay aligned with healing when my physical reality seems to be getting worse? I love this. So I have a whole video on, I believe it's titled Cancer Free in 6 Weeks, okay, where I talk about how I went from cancer diagnosis to completely cancer free in 6 weeks from my first treatment to the next biopsy, okay? And I have been cancer free for almost 20 years, okay? Also, when you're telling me things are getting worse, I used to suffer from chronic migraines. So we're talking about migraines that would have me debilitated, or whatever you call it, right? Debilitated? Yeah. Where you're just laying in bed and you have to have no lights, no sound, everything for hours. That's the type of migraines I had. I had them for years. They told me it couldn't be solved. It couldn't be healed, right? There was nothing they could do. But what I did is I just changed my mindset, right, around it. And literally while I was in pain, say that I am pain free. I haven't had a migraine in I don't know how long. If you haven't had your condition for quite a while, what would you be telling your friends? You'd be like, man, do you remember when I had this chronic condition? I don't know how long it's been. That's how you need to start thinking, right? When I healed my cancer from diagnosis and then to the first treatment, I literally told the doctor it's going to take one treatment. I told him it's going to take one treatment and then I am going to be fine. He tried to tell me to be more realistic, and I said I am. I said I don't have time for this. And no matter what, I stayed with that mindset that no matter what, I am cancer-free. No matter what, I am healed. No matter what showed up in my reality. Now with the cancer, it did heal like that. With the migraines, they got worse before they started getting better. So that's why I'm relating your story more to the migraines, is you're telling me that things are seeming to get worse, okay? The getting worse, if you watch my Two Wolves video, could be your old self trying to show back up. Right? So you're staying with this assumption or the knowing or whatever technique that you're doing, right? With I am healed. But the old self that is not healed and wants to be in victim mentality is going to show back up. Since you're starving it, it's going to get worse because that is the wolf getting angry because you're starving it. Right? It doesn't want to die. The old man doesn't want to die, as far as like Neville Goddard, right? So you just have to keep on persisting and knowing that you are healed, you are healthy, you are vibrant, however you want to feel. But the biggest thing is the inner knowing. Know that you are healed. Know that you are healthy. Know that you are perfect. Okay? That's the biggest factor. So let's go into, excuse me, the next one here. So this one is from an anonymous person. Okay, they wanted to stay anonymous. They said, hold on. Okay, so they said, hi, Alchemistic. I have been stalked for many years by a crazy lesbian. I am heterosexual. I've tried everything to try to solve this situation to no avail. You mentioned that everyone is you pushed out. How is this woman me pushed out? I've never been a lesbian and I've never stalked anyone. Please suggest how best to have this stop. When she doesn't follow me, she has goons follow me and take my pictures. Also, someone broke into my apartment and stole all of my photo albums. I'm sure she's behind it, but the police won't help. I want all the stalking to stop and my pictures back. Thank you in advance for all your help. Okay, so guys, when you submit this is a very loaded question, and it's actually two questions in one. So I'm going to handle the part about the everyone is you pushed out. Okay. If you want to submit it again for me to handle the photos, we could do that, but I'm going to handle the everyone is you pushed out and change your perspective on this. Okay. So when people say everyone is you pushed out, it's not exact. So you're heterosexual, she's a lesbian, right? It's not exact. It's not saying like, oh, I'm heterosexual, so now everyone is heterosexual. That doesn't, no, that's not how it is. What it means is that everyone is you pushed out is everything in your reality, whatever reality you are currently selecting, is based off of your assumptions, beliefs, and awareness. So this person can only persist to stay in your reality, or you stay in that reality where that exists, because of your awareness. You are aware of this person. You are aware that she is into you and stalking you, right? So therefore it has to keep coming back, right? When you say this person is stalking me, the universe says, yes, she's stalking you. The universe just says yes, no matter what your belief is. So your belief is that this person is stalking you and doing all these horrible things. So the universe says yes. So the way to shift out of this is to start believing in the story that you want to experience. Think of it like this. Everyone in your reality only goes based off of the script that you give them. So you are seeing this person as they are obsessed with you, they are stalking you, they are doing this, they are doing that. So that is how they have to show up. You gave them that script. You could as easily give them a script that they met their soulmate, they met their person, and now they are so happy that they don't care about you anymore. Right? You could easily do that. You could even easily write a script that says that they never even met you, and therefore the stalking stops. Right? There's so many different ways you could go about this, but the biggest thing is go watch my Stop Select Self video. Is you need to stop, pause, breathe, realize that the current selection of reality is just an illusion. It is a selection that you made based on who you were being at that time, based on your beliefs, based on your assumptions, and then you can select a new one, right? And then you become the self that has that reality. So you need to become the self that maybe this person is no longer attracted to you. Maybe, I don't know, lesbians aren't attracted to you now. Have fun with it. Whatever you want, right? There's even the Bible says, forgive them for what they do, for they know not what they do. That's because everyone in your reality only reacts to how you are being, your assumptions of yourself and of them. Okay? So change your assumption about yourself and about them, and then that's how it will shift. As far as getting the pictures back, if you want to submit another question for the next live, I'll be happy to do that, but there was so much in this that this actually should take a session with me. Even if you want to do like a 15-minute audio, I could cover all of this, but this is a lot for a live question, okay? But I at least wanted to answer that everyone is you pushed out. It's not exact. It's just based off of your assumptions of them. That's what that means. Okay? So let's move on here. Okay. So this is from Liz. So Liz says, I tried every technique, including scripting, affirmations, and visualization, but my SP has blocked me everywhere. How do I stay hopeful when there's literally no way to contact him? Liz, honey. Okay. So it sounds like what's going on here is you are in overconsumption, right? You're probably doing techniques to try to get something, right? The technique is not what manifests. You do. So my suggestion first is to drop all the techniques. Drop all of them, okay? Drop every single technique and focus on you. For the next 7 days minimum, you need to focus on yourself. If you like affirmations, that's great. If you like, you said scripting, right? If you like all of that, do it for yourself. Become the person that has what you want. So if you are already with him, how would you act? Would you care? Would you be even aware that he blocked you? Right? Because if you were already in your end, like let's say that you were living together, you're married, whatever the case is, whatever your end is, why would he block you? Right? Why would he block you? So these techniques are not what manifests. It's you being the person, the identity that has your desire. Okay? You don't need to contact him. Why would you be worried about contacting him? What are you going to do? Beg? If you were with him, would you be begging for his attention? No. Be that person now. So if you were with him in the relationship that you want, how would you carry yourself day to day? Because you're not going to be attached to the hip with him 24/7. You're not going to be that. How would you act if you were the person that was already in this relationship? Right? How would you act? How would you go day to day? What would you be doing between the times that you're spending together? What hobbies do you enjoy? Would you be with friends? Right? What would you be doing? Do that now. Do that now. And focus only on you for the next 7 days. No SP, nothing. If you need to, delete social media. Okay? Delete YouTube. Yes, I'm talking about even not watching me. Okay? Delete it all and only focus on you for 7 days. Okay? And guys, I know you're typing in the chat. I'm not even paying attention to it because I said in the beginning of the live that I'm handling paid questions first, and then I will scroll up and start answering the questions in the chat. Okay? I have a few more to get through. I have 1, 2, 3 more to get through. Okay? All right. So this is from Anonymous. How can I manifest a better relationship with my daughter? She's an adult and constantly distances herself from me. I feel like I've lost her respect. Please help me. Please keep me anonymous. She watches you. That's how I found you. Oh, interesting. So, sweetheart, I can definitely relate to you. If you watch my video on how I fixed the relationship with my son, this was when he was about 15 or so. And literally, he was believing lies from other people. He wouldn't talk to me. He hated me. He thought that I was a horrible mother based on what other people said. He thought that I thought he was a mistake, that I thought he was a burden, like all the things, right? And like you said, I felt like he didn't respect me. Okay? You need to change it. So go watch that video, but in emotionally charged situations like this, especially being a mother with your child, and I don't care that she's an adult, she's still your baby. My son is now an adult. He'll be 20 next month. Okay? And oh, actually, no, not next month, March. I lose track of time. So he'll be 20. So he's an adult as well. So I understand. Okay. It doesn't matter. That's still your baby. Okay. And what you need to do is write down everything that you're feeling, right? Write down everything that you said here. My daughter doesn't talk to me. My daughter distances herself from me. My daughter hates me. Whatever the case is, right? Write that down on a piece of paper, and at the top you're going to write my old reality or my old story. Okay? My old whatever. Get it all out. And if you get emotional, that's okay. I want you to cry. I want you to release. It is okay to cry. Okay, get it all out. And then on another piece of paper, you're going to counteract that. So when you said, my daughter constantly distances herself, you're going to say, my daughter is always coming to visit me. My daughter is always spending time with me. We have such an amazing, close relationship that other people ask me, how do I have such a close relationship with my adult daughter? I did that. I literally said that I have a close relationship with my son, my teenage son, that other people are asking me how to have such a close relationship with your teenager. And that happened. Okay? So after you counteract it on the other paper, and the other paper might be longer, my new reality, so at the top of that, you're going to write my new reality or my new story, okay, on the ones that you're counteracting the other one. That one, it was like two pieces of paper. The first one, it was just one for me. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to read the old story or old reality one more time. and then rip it up and say that you're releasing it. Say, this is no longer my reality, this is no longer my experience, and you're going to release it. Okay? Then you're going to read the new story one more time again, and then claim, this is my new reality, this is my new story. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, God, whatever you resonate with. Okay? And then put that away, because you set it and forget it and know that it is done. And then with the ripped up pieces of paper from the old story, you can do one of a few things. You can throw it away. You could bury it outside. You could burn it. I've seen people that put it in water and watch the ink run. Whatever it is to you that's going to release this, okay? And then you are going to, it's just going to release it. Sorry, the chat's still going. Guys, I'm not going to read this stuff until after. So you need to just release it. Now, if you burn it outside, if you burn it, do it outside. Be safe about it, guys. When I've had people tell me, oh, I almost caused a fire. Like, why? Right? Why? Okay? Why? Be safe about it if you burn it, okay? But I recommend that, and just be gentle with yourself. You are an amazing mother. The fact that you came to me asking this question means that you are an amazing mother. And your daughter will see that. Okay? Your daughter will see that. All right. Woo, I get emotional sometimes with these. All right, so next one is from G. Hey, G. All right. I've been trying to manifest a career breakthrough, but every time I get close to an opportunity, it falls through. Could this be the universe telling me I'm on the wrong path? Absolutely not. It's the assumptions that you're having of it. So you're telling the story that every time I have a breakthrough and every time I get close, it falls apart. Why are you still telling that story? You need to also dig deep down to find out your core belief on if you feel like you even deserve this. And if you don't, then you need to work on self-concept, right? You need to affirm to yourself, I am the best there ever was. Of course I get these breakthroughs in my career. Of course I get these promotions. Of course I get the higher pay. Of course I get all these offers coming to me because I am the best there ever is at whatever your career is, right? No one compares to me. All of these employers are coming after me, fighting over me because I am the best, right? If you're going for, because you're talking about a career, so I can only assume you have an employer, okay? So that's the mindset that you need to have, is that I get offers left and right. Everybody fights over me, right? Change your mindset from, I have a breakthrough and then it falls apart. Stop thinking about that. Stop thinking about that. Change it to now you are the best there ever is. Okay? That's it. All right. The last one, another one on like finances. All right, cool. So James says, I've been manifesting money for months. Every time I get close to my financial goals, an emergency drains my savings. Is this a sign I'm not ready for wealth, or how do I change my beliefs to stop this pattern? Great question. So this is definitely something deep-rooted within you in regards to money, okay? And I've even experienced this myself in the past, is that I grew up in severe poverty. I grew up where I didn't even know where my next meal would come from. I've been homeless before. I've almost been homeless a second time. And so, you know, if you had a similar situation, you might have a thought around money that it's hard to obtain. And if you obtain it, you lose it easily, right? More money, more problems, right? So you need to change that mindset around money. Start affirming, I am financially abundant. Every day my wealth increases. Every day my account grows more and more, right? Every day I am more financially abundant. All of my needs are taken care of by the universe. I don't know when is the last time I had to check my account, because the money is always there. You see what I'm saying? Just change your mindset when it comes to money, to realizing that money is like anything else. I'm sure if you're here with me, you've manifested other things. What's crazy is that most of you guys come to me for SPs, and a lot of these odd people that come to me for money, business, career, they have no issues in their romantic life. They've, manifested amazing things in their romance, but then they struggle with money. It's the opposite. So I don't know, James, if you have manifested in your love life or anywhere else, but it is the same thing. It is the same thing. So you could try any technique that you resonate with. So the technique doesn't matter. It just gets you into the state of already having, right? You just need to feel abundant. You need to feel like you are taken care of no matter what. There is no scarcity, right? Stop putting the money on the pedestal. So with you and the other person about the career, you guys are putting it on a pedestal, saying that, oh, this better career is better than me. I'm not good enough for it. Or, I can't get ahead financially because it's up here and I'm down here. You need to change it. You are above it, okay? You are above the money. And I don't care what it is. I have clients that are millionaires that are now trying to be billionaires, okay? I have clients that have, like me, have struggled most of their life, and now they're making decent money. But like you, they just keep struggling, and it's your mindset, okay? Just change it. That's it. There's even people out there that, quote unquote, don't make as much money, but they live abundantly. Okay? And it's all in their mindset. It's all in their mindset. There's people out there that make $50K a year and never struggle with money. They even have money in savings. And then there's people out there that make $200K a year and struggle. They're living paycheck to paycheck. I know that's crazy mindset, right? Some of you are like, what? It's like, yeah, I know people like that. Okay? Just change your mindset around money. It is not better than you. You are above it. I think that's everything. Did I get through everything? Yeah, I think James was the last one. All right, so now I'm going to scroll through the chat. I'm going to go at the top, and then I'll go through the questions, guys, and I'll read through this. Okay. There's a lot for me to go through. Okay, I think this is where I was. Okay, so yeah, AM2 Media, that's where I was. Okay. I've had an eerily similar situation this past week with my SP, where there is zero movement after good movement the past 2 weeks before. Also, just called me Austin. Okay, Austin. I won't remember that. I'll just, like, as we're going here, I'm not going to remember what your name is. I'm just going to know your username. All right. Michael, did you know the Lord Jesus Christ is your personal savior? Jesus is your imagination. It's your inner knowing. It's your higher self. Jesus is not a physical person. Is it okay? All right. All right, Sid Hunt. How do we act the part on a frequent basis? Acting the part becomes kind of boring, and how do we train the mind to accept the desired reality? If it's boring to you, then it might not be your desire. You need to ask yourself, is this something I really want? Because if it's boring to you, you might not really want it. That's my answer to that. I don't know how else to answer that. Okay. All right, Austin, can you explain the transition and Sabbath states? So I don't really know how to explain that. Because anyone that knows me, that has been watching me, the way that I manifest is a lot different. It depends on what it is, but for the most part, I just know things and they happen. I don't feel the transition. You don't feel it. It just happens. Right? I guess that's the Sabbath. I don't really know that stuff because I don't overcomplicate it. See, people read too much stuff. They read way too much stuff, and I've been there, okay? They read way too much stuff. They overconsume. They overcomplicate. You can literally just know things and they happen. Test it out. Think about it. There's been times in your life where you just know shit and it happens. That's how I manifest most of the time. I like to joke that I drink, I know things, and they happen. And I'm short, so it works. Yeah, it's the only thing I can say is, like, the Sabbath to me is just like feeling it like it feels natural. And that's how it should feel. If it should feel so natural and just like you just know it, that it just happens, right? That's it. Okay. Eva Anna, I just want to thank you for your advice from last week's Q&A. My SP came back and 3P gone. Girl, yes. Can you comment that on a video, please? You could do it on one of my success stories or like on the live that from last week. Can you comment that? Because that can help other people. And what was it that I said that helped you? Was it a mindset shift? What was it exactly? If you can comment that, I'd appreciate it because that does help other people. All right. Manny Canta. I am a man, but I haven't heard many success stories of man manifesting his wife. I had a girlfriend, but she told me that she never want me how to manifest her back. What are you talking about? I hear success stories from men all the time. Are you new here? Are you new to this space? Because I hear success stories all the time, not just from women, but from men as well. Okay? And it's all over. I have a success story where a guy manifested his boyfriend back. And I've got an update for you guys soon. He's going to be sending me another voice note. He said that. It's getting juicy with that one, but by juicy I mean better. Okay? But it's the same thing, love. It's the same thing. Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. Your sex or your gender doesn't matter. It's the same process. So how do you get her back? You've already got her. That's it. Be the person that already has her. Be the person that is already the husband that already has her as a wife. How would you be if you were already married to her? How would you be? How would you carry yourself? How would you go about work? How would you go about your day-to-day? Be that now. That's it. Hi, Cake. I'm okay. Okay, so Cake Cherry, I want to manifest height, please. I want the truth. I am really in a bad state, if possible, to manifest height or not. I've talked about this before, honey. It's the same with any physical change. Any physical change. Any physical change. I have a video on reverse aging. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as weight loss. It's the same thing as getting fit. It's the same thing as changing your hair texture, changing your eye color. Everything is the same, but I don't know how you're in a bad state of her height. Like, I don't know. I'm short and I like it. I'm 5'1", I don't care. Being short's where it's at. But no, if you want to change your height, all you have to do is see yourself as that height now. Feel as if you are already the ideal height now. Every day my height increases. Every day I'm getting taller and taller. Every day people are saying, hey, did you get taller? Every day people are saying, oh my God, did you grow? Imagine you met up with somebody or bumped into somebody that you haven't seen in a few years, and they're like, did you get taller? I remember you being, right? That's it. Keep in that mindset. It's kind of like when I was obese, I would look at myself in the mirror and talk about how attractive I am, talk about how sexy I am. I would get out of the shower, look at myself and like, damn, girl, look at that. Okay? Even though I was not the body I wanted to be. I printed out photos of what I wanted my body to look like. And I said, oh, look at me at the beach. Hold on, where are those photos? I think I have those photos over here. Hold on. Let's get it out. I talked about this in my, I manifested my 2024 intentions. So these are the photos I printed out, right? This is not me. This is a fitness model. Okay. I was obese when I printed these pictures out. I was 195 pounds. Okay. I put these on my wall and I said, look how sexy I was at the beach. Look at me at the beach. I'm a sexy bitch, right? Look at me going to the gym, right? Look at me going to the gym. Look at me. I was out with my friends. Look at that. That's sexy as hell. I pretty much have this body now. Even though my biological family are all morbidly obese. I was told it's impossible, especially with me being over 35. I'm pushing 40, okay? I was told it's impossible. It will be impossible for me to lose this weight. It will be impossible for me to look the way that I want to look. Now, that model is Anna Cherie. She is not the super skinny model, but that's not what I want. I wanted to be fit but curvy, and that's where I am now, right? And my thought is every day I'm losing more and more body fat. No matter what I do, I lose weight. And again, I had the photos and I was like, oh, look at me. When I looked at myself in the mirror, I'd be like, ooh, look at that, right? And I would wear things that would make me feel confident and comfortable. Wear things that make you feel tall, right? Do things that make you feel tall. That's it. It's the same thing, love. But yes, it is possible. I've known people that have done it before. I just personally haven't. And I don't have any clients that wanted that, but I've known people within the space. Okay, Queen. Hi, Queen. I have a question, please. You talked in the previous live broadcast about intuition, how you have an intuition about something, you want it before it happens. So intuition to me is just that inner knowing. It's just the knowing. So a lot of times when we're faced with negative circumstances in 3D, deep down we know we're like, this doesn't feel right. Because it's not your desire and it's not the truth, it's an illusion. So example here, for some people, it could be an SP situation where their SP out of nowhere, blocked them or said something to them and they're like, this doesn't seem right. That's the intuition, that's the inner knowing, okay? Okay, Austin, I had that energetic purge this past week with my SP manifestation, still kind of going through it. Okay. All right, Michelle, how to deal with nagging thoughts that keep coming back? I mean, I personally, what I do is I think of my thoughts, especially the ones that I don't want. So I'm different than most people because I am neurodivergent. So I have ASD1 with ADHD. So what that means is I am autistic with ADHD. Okay, so my brain functions totally different than anyone else's that's probably watching me. Maybe you're neurodivergent too. I don't know. But basically my brain is like having a computer with 20 different windows open and 2 of them are playing music. And I don't know which 2 are playing music, okay? So I have multiple things going on at once in my mind. The things that I don't care about, I just imagine that it's background noise. I imagine that I accidentally turned on the TV and it's playing and it's just whatever. That's how I like to think about it. So if there's nagging thoughts, just think of them as background noise. They don't even matter because you aren't your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You are not Michelle. You are not the vessel that you're in. You're not any of those things. You are the I am. That's what you are. You are reality itself. You are the operant power of your reality. So including the thoughts. All right. I'm just going to call you Mika, because I don't know if you pronounce the H or not. It's like Boo Mika. So you're just going to be Mika. All right. I cannot visualize at all, but only hear SP's voice in my head while imagining. If I keep repeating the scene, this would be as good as visualizing or not. Your views on this, please. Absolutely. So I'm not the best visualizer either. So when people talk about doing SATs, it's not my thing. Okay, it's not my thing. And that's the thing, is don't pay attention to what works for other people. Pay attention to what works for you. If you're an audio learner, then audio is best. It is okay to have these conversations with your person audibly. It is okay to say affirmations if you're audio. You can also record yourself saying these affirmations and play them back to yourself. I'm audio too. So there you go. I don't visualize well and I still manifest. So it don't matter. Don't matter. All right. Cake Cherry, I want to manifest tight. Okay, I already answered your question. I don't know why you're typing it multiple times. I literally said that I was doing paid questions first. Queen, I really love you. Do you know people who have impossible success stories? They're all over my channel. They're all over my channel, Queen. Queen, girl, they are all over my channel. Impossible situations all over my channel. And I'm going to be coming out with a video soon on how to deal with impossible situations a little bit more with the technique. That's coming soon. But I am working on a workshop for SPs for Valentine's Day that will be released within the next couple of days. I was up last night, like really going hard on it, and I'm going to finish it up today or tomorrow. But this will be for those that want to manifest a new SP or change their perception of a current SP. It's going to be a quick little workshop. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. I'm calling it the Build-A-Boo workshop, okay? Because we're completely building our boo. And it's going to be fun. But that will be out soon. I'm also working on a very intensive course. It is going to be a 14-day course with 14 different videos, worksheets, you name it, bonuses, all the things. Completely immersive 14-day course. And it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to do every single day. You can go at your pace, but that'll be out soon too. I'm working on that, but that one's going to take a little bit more because again, I'm doing a video for every day. So the workshop will be a 30-minute, I think it's 34-minute video that I recorded, and it's going to have a workbook and everything else. The intensive course for SP, it's got at least a 10 to 15, 20-minute video every day. So it's a little bit more. The SP course is more for those that have a current SP, that there's emotionally charged situations, all of these sort of things. Like you've literally done it all. This is going to be your end all be all course, basically. Anyone that has been here knows that I want to be your last stop. So that's always my goal. All right. All right, Queen. I want to thank you for sharing the paid answers with us here because they help us a lot, of course. And that's why I have those. So the paid questions, guys, if you go to my stand store or my website, it's like $22.22 for me to answer these questions. Even getting a 1 to 2 question answered session with me, so say like an email or an audio message, is $77. So you're saving over 50, what is that, $50, $55, right? But I do answer it here live. But you could stay anonymous if you want to, but it's only one question. Like, as you notice, some of these I can answer and it's technically 2 questions, but it's along the same lines. But when it's something like the one where it was about a stalker situation and photos, those are 2 questions. So that's why I answered the stalker situation. All right. Okay. Kate Cherry, why are you spamming, honey? I will get to you as I get to you. All right. Greek Sneak. Emotionally reacting isn't mentally reacting necessarily. Exactly. Okay, Kate Cherry. Maybe teenage and adult kids do that. Parents should give them some time, I guess, because my parents also think that I don't like spending time with them. And I can't explain how much I love them, but I always end up being rude to them, but they are too harsh sometimes, saying I don't have brain, etc. Okay. And Jesse, I don't check emails over the weekends. So I will get to your email on Monday. I go live on here, but then after that, and I answer like comments, stuff like that. But when it comes to like sessions or anything like that, I usually don't do it on the weekends. After this, I'm going to be focused on getting the workshop done. And I'm going to be focused on getting the course done. There are other things that I do. I don't just do this. I also run 2 other businesses. Okay. Kate Cherry. And then I really start feeling stupid and foolish, thinking, what if I am really a stupid person with no brain? Okay, I mean, you're telling the story. All right. Abishek. What is one advice you would give to your younger self? I don't know, because I've been in like manifestation since I was 16. It started with me reading The Secret. Like, I've been in this space a long time. A long time. It has been about 23 years. I am older than I look, guys. That is part of my assumptions. Go watch my video about reverse aging. I talk about it. Okay. What made you believe in manifestation? I don't know. Because it was proven to me. It's proven to you your entire life. You just need to be aware of it. All right. Hi, Paul. Thank you. Welcome. If you have a question, I'm here. Cake, I am just 4 inches, 4'4". Hey, I like 4'4". I have some amazing friends that are definitely shorter than that. It doesn't make you a bad person. But if you want to change it, you can change it. You just need to view yourself as taller. I've already said that. Okay. Michael, I don't even know what you're talking about, but whatever. All right. Okay, thank you, Cake. All right, let's see. I'm still scrolling because some of you guys like retracted a lot of comments here. All right, Kate Cherry, thank you for replying me so well, for giving me so much importance to my stupid question. There's no stupid question, ever. All right, Inez, what techniques do you use to increase that inner knowing feeling? Because I'm starting to realize I use my inner knowing a lot to manifest, and that's really what it is the techniques don't matter. All it does is get you into the state of knowing. It gets you into the state of being the person that has what you want. That is all techniques do. So techniques, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you because it's all individual. So the technique is based on you. What do you have the least resistance towards? What feels fun to you? What do you feel joy in doing? right? Whatever brings you joy, whatever brings you fulfillment and makes you happy, that is what is best. That's it. That is it. Is the voice real? Okay. Is the voice real? All right. Hey, miss, does the spirit have a message? My wife cheated on me. I'm so lost. If you can help, ma'am. So small. You don't mind. What? Then only important thing is submitting under God's power. Okay, if you feel like you need to submit under God's power, then do that. Then do that. I don't know what you're asking. I have no idea what you're asking. Oh, guys. All right. I'm finally through all of the questions. Hi, Camilla. What do you mean by my specialty? What do you mean? What does it mean? Explain to me, please. Explain to me very slowly, sir. I'm silly as fuck. The longer we go here, the more silly I get. I'm just letting you know. All right. AG, you should get the mole on your lower right chest checked. Based on appearance, the mole exhibits... I'm not listening to you. You're talking about these? You're talking about these, honey? I've had these my entire life. My entire life. I love them. They're my besties. They're my busties. Nothing can be wrong with you unless you give it awareness of being wrong. What do I do? Go check out my page. Click out of the live, go check out my page, and you'll answer your own question. All right, is the voice real? Your mask is wild, so impressive. Thank you. And see, guys, this is awareness. The Inez and anyone that has been with me since the beginning, how many times do I usually have trolls in my chat telling me how my masks are stupid or this, that, and the other? What did I tell you guys that I do? Instantly, when they talk bad about me, I change it in my mind and I respond as if they've given me a compliment. And now, as you see, like, everybody likes the shit because I've already changed it. Like Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman isn't blonde. She's brunette. And Wonder Woman is very tall. I'm not. I am not tall at all. I'm only 5'1". I have no idea how to say your name from Greece, so you are just now from Greece. Your name is now Greece. Hi, Greece. Is it George or Jorge? Okay. We got disconnected for a second. We're back. Someone chat so that I know that it's still going, because sometimes when it does that, when it disconnects and comes back, the chat messes up. I know Jorge is Spanish, but I'm going to call you whatever I want to call you, and if you don't like it, you can leave. Yeah, I have no idea what that... how to pronounce that. So it's George or it's Jorge. Doesn't say please. So rude. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You guys are crazy. All right. Is there any more questions, guys? BBL blowing up my phone. So my SP must be soon arriving. Oh, what is... So... What are we talking about? Is BBL birds before land, or are we talking about a Brazilian butt lift? What are we talking about right now? No manners. I'm so disappointed. You're disappointed in me? Then peace. 0 fucks. Where's the fuck? Oh, I can't find the fuck. Oh, shit! Can't find the fuck. I had coaching email with you, Steve, a guy from the past. He's charming you. Okay. Okay, girl. Ooh, Sue got all the men, like, wrapped around her finger. Sue got all the men. He proposed last night. He said he wants to put a ring on it. Didn't even kiss him. He said, nope, you're such a goddess. You're so amazing. I got to put a ring on it. I got to lock this down so no one else can have it. That's what happened. That's what happened. He said, ooh, I need some of that. He said, I'm not playing around. I'm not playing around right now. I'm coming after Sue. I am coming after Sue now. Cake, are you new to me? Because I'm silly. Like, this is what happens. Again, I drink and I know things. He's literally sat in the local pub asking me to join him. Hey, go join him. Did the word pretty originate from you, or you have originated from the word pretty? I don't know. No clue, dude. Hi, Jonathan. Thank you. Oh, you just joined the live for the first time today. Well, welcome to the chaos that is alchemistic. Hi, I am chaotic. I am your manifestation bestie that basically will tell you like it is. No fluff, no manifest a text in 24 hours, or do this method and get your SP. You'll never get that here, okay? I don't do the fluff. I don't do the BS. I will tell you like it is because I want to be your last stop. I don't want you to keep having to consume all this content. I don't want you to keep having to come back and back and back and back and back. I want you to get it and have your dream life. That's it. I've been first time in your live. Tell us something about you. Hi, I'm alchemistic. There's something about me. Can you manifest you and me getting married? I mean, that's on you, dude. That's your reality. In my reality, I'm not with you, so, but it's up to you. You would get a different version of reality than what I'm experiencing. All right. Is this the voice? This wicked witch has us imprisoned with her spells so deep. That's a first. That is a freaking first. I've got you under my spell. Is that why you're here, the real voice? Is the voice real, whatever your name is? Is that why you're here? Because I have a spell on you. Is that why? Hold on. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. I'll keep going. You're something else. You choose to be here. You can click off of me. It doesn't matter. But anyway, what if I make that happen in reality, you and me married? Then you will experience that. See, that's the beauty of it, Jonathan, is you have your own version of reality and I have mine. So in mine, I am not married to you and I will never be married to you. But in your version of reality, hey, that could happen. I just won't experience it, but you will. Can you manifest you and me going on a date? What is up with you guys? I just answered that. Joy, I'm scared. What are you scared of? That's what she thinks, but her spells make it so hard to leave. Grr. Oh yeah, my spells. What's my job? I run 3 businesses. One is completely passive, has nothing to do with this channel or anything else. It is something that I have done for a while and it is involved with e-commerce. I am a silent partner of another business and I head their marketing. And then I have this. So basically I'm a CMO, but also a silent partner of the other business. And then I do this. Jonathan, if I ask you out, will you give me a chance, me in from the start? No, because I don't want to go out with you. But again, you shift your reality, so I don't really care what you do. But in my version of reality, no. No, sir. Cake, this is what happens when you're when your self-concept is on point. If you are familiar with Eric from The Power of I Am, he's like my soul brother. We always joke about this. And in all of his stuff, like all these women like clamor over him. They like always are like all over him and stuff. And this sort of crap is within his stuff too. And it's because of the self-concept. That's all it is. I mean, if you want to call me a life coach, I don't care what you call me. I'm still going to come on your live and keep asking you out. Well, I mean, good luck with that. I don't really care. I don't care, Jonathan. I really don't. Does she enjoy making live, allowing us to watch? So shy. What? Is the voice real? What are you on, honey? What are you smoking? What are you smoking? You smoking some good stuff or what? You can carry on for the day. I didn't need your permission. I did not need your permission, sir. I will be doing what I do regardless. I don't care what you say. What's your first name? Alchemistic. My last name is Anomalist. Next question. Guys, do you guys have manifestation questions? So bossy. Ugh, so bossy. Why? Because I told someone that I don't need their permission to do what I do? While they're on my channel and my live? Okay. I guess I'm bossy then. Okay. This is troll day today, apparently. We've got the trolls in today. That's fine. Right? Like, what is going on in us? She is grossy. Is it grossy or grossy? I don't know. You know what? Hi, Louisa. How are you? We're about to eat a donut now. Because I can. Looks like people dropped. Good. Maybe it was those people. I think, Louisa, you missed all the fun. You missed all the fun from the chaos. First, I had a guy like clamoring over me and telling me I put a spell on him. And that's why, oh, he's still here. Is the voice real? She loves to troll. She loves trolls washing over her. Never so safe as when a troll guards you. What? Ah. Hi, Tia. These people are crazy today. Absolutely unhinged. Absolutely unhinged, darling. I'm from everywhere and nowhere. How's my day to you? I'm in here. That's a mystical fairy tale lesson 1. You're welcome. For what, dude? Oh, you're something else. Let me guess. You're either a child, just having some fun, or you're a middle-aged or older guy that sits in mom's basement and has nothing better to do. It's either one. Either one. Could be a child too. And that's why it depends on how things go. But I might change it to where you can't comment in the chat unless you're subscribed. And then if it keeps on, and once things start getting really crazy, then I'll have it where I have a members channel, and that's where I'll do the lives. We'll see how it goes, though. I kind of wanted to keep it like this, where it's free and you guys can just join, but, you know. Certain people don't know how to behave themselves. Is the voice real? Said, ouch, I must have hit a nerve. I must have hit a nerve. Like, I come on here for you guys. I get ready. I set up. I put this ring light on and sit here and talk for you guys. I could easily just make content. And like I said before, for those that are now joining me again, is I have been working on a few things. So first, the first thing that'll be released is a workshop. And this workshop is for people that want to create or manifest a new SP. or change how you view and how you see an existing one to show up in the way that you desire, right? It's going to be called the Build-A-Boo Workshop. It's going to be an over 30-minute video with a workbook. That will be posted on my Stan store in the next couple of days. And then I'm also working on a very intensive course. And this course is a 14-module course. Technically, you could do it in 14 days, or you could, take your time with it. It's totally up to you. It will include a lot of bonuses as well. This is a little bit more intensive. This is for people with very emotionally charged situations with SPs to really dig deep. Basically, this course will be like as if you worked with me for a month. Like if you signed up for my texting service or more, right? Like it would be like you're talking to me every day. And really, I'm going to be breaking down a lot of things. I'm going to be breaking down manifestation, how it works, what it works with SPs, multiple realities, everyone is you pushed out, self-concept, really breaking down everything. And then it'll go into techniques that you can use to really shift your situation. So, that one I'm still working on because each module, there's 14 modules, has a approximately 10 to 20-minute video plus a worksheet plus bonuses. And so it's a lot. So that one I'm hoping to launch by the end of the month. And then you guys will have it for the 14 days leading up to Valentine's Day. And I already know that it's going to majorly shift people and it's going to have a lot of success. I already know. And it's interesting because there's 14 likes on here, so it means I'm doing the right thing. But yeah, I've been working on that the past few days and the past week actually, and I'll be continuing to work on it. So that way I can get it out to you guys. Hi, John. Friday night fishing club. Interesting. Hello. Hope you you're having a great day. I appreciate that. How do we go deeper and grow the connection? What are you talking about? Is the voice real? I personally, if you're talking about me and you, that's not happening because I don't prefer men that are living in their mom's basements and trolls and probably haven't seen their willy since high school. I don't know what you're talking about. You're just saying, how do we go deeper and grow the connection? You see, that doesn't tell me shit. You're not asking an actual question. You're just being a troll. You are being a troll. And that is what you're doing the entire time you've been here. So you can't expect me to take you serious now. Louisa, you asked a question. I didn't see it. I did not see your question. Oh, okay. I was going to say it didn't come through if you did. So what is your question? skip these kind of comments, Queen. Let's keep the good vibe. I like making fun of them. Can you tell? I like making fun of them. It's fun. If they're going to troll, I'm going to troll them back. All right. Hi, Ryan. But yeah, it's what, a few weeks until, like what, 3 weeks until Valentine's Day. So this sort of shit will happen. It's fine. Can you do the hawk too thing? I don't know. Can I? Anyway, Louisa. So I managed to actually have, hold on, interaction with my SP, and I froze when he approached me, and I literally ran away. Aw, it's okay. He probably thought it was cute. So change how you think about it. When you froze and ran away, he was probably like, oh, she's so cute. She's so feminine. Right? It's okay. Louisa, I apologized and told him I was uncomfortable. Okay. Now I'm scared he thinks I am an idiot and told me to stop overthinking. That doesn't matter. Your age doesn't matter. What does your age matter? I'm almost 40, and do I look it? No. No, darling. And the thing is I have men in their like early to mid 20s coming up to me, hitting on me, and they think that I'm in my 20s. Your age doesn't matter. Hi, E. E, you missed all the chaos. You missed all the chaos earlier. He told me that. Stop overthinking. Okay, then just go with it. Allow. Have fun. Have fun. Enjoy. Enjoy this new reality you shifted to. Okay. Jonathan, ha. You think I'm 20? Hell no, I'm your age. I don't care how old you are, Jonathan. I don't care. Don't care. All right. Yeah, E. This shit was chaos. Like, I already know my self-concept is on point. It's kind of like with Eric, too. You know, from The Power of I Am. Me and him talk all the time. Like I said, that's like my soul brother. And I used to moderate his lives when he does them public because of the chaos. And these women will be thirsty as fuck with him. Like, and it's because of his self-concept. And the same thing was going on here. Like, do you, like, how many men, Inez and Luisa, the ones that have been here, how many men in this chat are talking about, like, oh, I want you to be my SP, and, you know, how do I get into a relationship with you, and how do we get married, and all this shit. And one of them is like, oh, you put a spell on me, that's why I'm here. Chaos today, I'm telling you. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. I'll put a spell on you. Too much chaos. Way too much. And I'm just over here just enjoying my coffee, having fun, and eating my donut. And these guys want to be all crazy. What is the question mark for, Brayden? Other than the trolls, such as Jonathan, is the voice real, and whatever other trolls there was in here, if anyone has any questions in regards to their situations or manifestation, I will answer them. I will probably get off of here in the next, 5-10 minutes if there are no more questions. But any of the trolls, I'm just going to ignore you. You don't get your questions answered. Okay, Charlotte. Is it possible to manifest an SP on a time crunch? Let's say you want to manifest them within a year. Stop putting a time crunch on it. Time doesn't exist. So, the only time that you have is now. Your past is just a perceived past. It is just the memories that you keep replaying in your head. Your future isn't here yet. It doesn't exist. You only have the now present moment at any given time. So when you're telling me there's a time crunch, you're making that up. You're making up the time crunch, no one else. So stop thinking about it. Stop focusing on the when. Your job is not the how or when. Your job is just to have the desire and to be the self that already has it. That's it. My allergies are starting to act up, and that's why I said I'm probably going to get off of here in just a little bit. Okay. Louisa, how do you stop thinking about what will happen and stay in the now? Like, I can't stop thinking about when I see him next. Does that imply that I am not it? Like right now, it's like my anxiety and excitement at the same time. Anxiety is you focusing on the future way too much, right? Again, you only have the now moment. So think of it like driving a car, and I've talked about this before, right? You can't drive your car by looking 3 miles ahead of you, and that's what you're doing right now. You're looking 3 miles ahead of you, and you're wondering why you're hitting trees. Why are you in the middle of the woods? You need to look at what's directly in front of you. What's directly in front of you? Your SP approached you. Your SP told you to stop overthinking. That is amazing. Everything is unfolding perfectly. That's it. If you have thoughts or anxiety, just know that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Those are just fleeting thoughts. They are not what you actually are. You are the I am. You are God. You are the universe. You are reality itself. I've said this before in many videos, but everything is in your awareness or your reality because you are aware of it. Your SP only exists in your reality because you are aware of him. He would not exist if you were not aware of him. So think about that, right? Why are you anxious? Because you're worried about what? You're worried about the future, the what ifs, the da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Don't worry about it. Focus on the here and now. Everything is unfolding perfectly. That's all you need to know. Exactly. See, E knows you're in Barbados. I don't know what you're talking about. You're already with your SP. You're already with him. Right? You're already with him. So either, like I said, I'm going to get off of here soon, or I need to go spray my nasal spray in my nose. because it's driving me absolutely nuts. Okay, Sarah, everything sure looks like it's turning into chaos and drama over here. What do you mean? Louisa, so it's already happening whether I perceive it or not. It's probably lust and desire that makes it a bit difficult. You're saying that. If you say it's this and this that's making it difficult, then that is your reality. That is your truth. If you say, I have this desire because this is my true love, this is my soulmate, then that has to be true. You see my point? You make the story, no one else. You write the script. It is all based on how you see yourself and how you see him. It's your assumptions and beliefs. That's it. Relationships falling apart and people just not being kind or fair or reasonable to each other. That's your perception. That's your perception. You're saying this story, Sarah. No one else. No one else is saying this story, just you. See, I wasn't aware of it until you started talking about it. You would not be aware of it if you stopped talking about it and you change the story. Like, it's that simple. I'm going to go grab my nasal spray real quick, so I will be right back in a second. And if you guys have more questions, just put them in the chat and I'll get to them when I get back. Okay, so, almost knocked that over. All right. Is there any questions, guys? Aside from, is the voice real? Because is the voice real gets ignored. Is the voice real gets ignored? How much glitter? I swear. I will give it a couple of more minutes here. And if there's no more questions, I'm going to go ahead and leave for today. And I'm going to go work on the workshop I talked about and the course. Louisa, thank you for reminding me that I already stepped into the reality where it's happening and time doesn't matter. Exactly. Exactly. It's all based on you. It's all based on your awareness. It's all based on you. It's based on how you perceive things. That is it. That is it. But I don't know what you're worried about. Your person's even like talking to you and approaching you and telling you to not overthink. Do you know how many people probably watching this right now wish they were in your position? Many of them have no contact from their SP. Many of them don't even get anything from them. Like, your situation's already unfolding. If you know it's shifting, then it's shifting. That's all that matters. Whatever it is, put good intention on everything. No matter what happens in your 3D, give it good intention. Give it good meaning. And then that has to be it. It's kind of like the people that I've coached that are not in contact with their person and their person blocked them or did this or that. I'm like, they're just realizing that you're everything they ever wanted and they are scared right now. They are off working on themselves so that they can show up back to you as the person that you deserve. That is how you can look at that. Any type of situation, I don't care what it is, could be spun in a better way. You just need to view it differently. I am saying she is actually what brings us together. Who is she? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who she is. But yeah, you can spin whatever situation to your advantage. That's how it works. Hi, Mel. I was watching your video the other day on how you got your relationship back with your son. I was having the same problem with a friend of mine. And you can use that the exact way that I did that with any relationship. It could be a friend, it could be family, it could be even a romantic SP. Okay? It doesn't matter. Louisa, if there's a 3P involved, it's only there because you were aware of it. That's it. It's only there because you are aware of it. Stop being aware that there's a 3P. There's a reality exists that 3P has never been there. There's a reality exists where this person never met you. Like, there's so many different realities, so you select which one you want. Well, that's it. Stop, select, self. This goes back to all of my videos, guys. Stop, select, self. Okay? That's it. It is that simple. Manifestation is so simple. It is the easiest thing. The problem is that everybody wants to overcomplicate it. They want to overconsume. They want to focus on these videos that say, get your SP in 24 hours, right? Do this technique, guaranteed. You'll never see that crap on my channel, ever. Ever. And the thing is like, if I did that, sure, I could get millions of views and millions of followers, but why? Why? Yes, but I found it difficult to just pretend she is not there. I found it easier to think that somehow, I mean, you shift it however you want. That's what I'm telling you. You get to choose. You get to choose if it's part of your unfolding to your ultimate desire or if it didn't exist at all. There's no right or wrong. There is no right or wrong. It is your reality, Louisa. Your reality doesn't affect anyone else but you. Hi, Sarah. I was waiting on you, girl. You said, oh, I'm coming, I'm joining, and now you're here, what, an hour, 44 minutes later? Recently, I saw a technique that involves putting your name in salt water. Oh my God, that is everywhere, girl. They come up with so many things. It's all the same shit. It is all the same. Hi, Long John J. What the hello is going on? What the hell? Goddamn shit. I'll bring out the southern accent for you. You want to do that? You want to talk about southern sweet tea and cornbread and collard greens? You want to talk about that? We can do that right now. What the hell? That's the first thing I thought of when I read that. Yeah. Put your name in water and they'll automatically think about you. Dance in the middle of the forest naked and spritz yourself with moon water and howl at the moon. It's the only way. It's the only way. The only way you can get your SP. So ridiculous. And see, guys, I don't know, Mel, if you were here earlier when I talked about this, but I'm working on a few things. Number one is a workshop, and the other one is a course. The workshop is going to be called Build-A-Boo. It's the Build-A-Boo workshop. It is for those that want to manifest a new SP, like basically build your boo, or to transform a current SP into the version that you would like to experience. That is going to be like a 34-minute video plus a workbook. That will be released in the next 2 days. Then I'm also working on a very intensive SP manifestation course. And the course is 14 modules. So for 14 days, each module is released per day. So that way you can't skip ahead. I did that on purpose. Okay. This course is intensive. It is like getting a month-long coaching with me, talking to me every day. I'm going to break down manifestation. I'm going to break down multiple realities. I'm going to break down everyone is you pushed out. Self-concept. The entire first week is self-concept. Okay. And then we go into SP, and then we go into SP techniques. And I go over multiple techniques in that because the technique doesn't matter. Right? I talked about this, and I talk about this in that course. It's going to have a lot of bonuses, a lot of different things that will be released before the end of the month. So that way the 14 days could lead up to Valentine's Day. Okay. It's taking a lot of work because each day, each module has a around 15-minute to 20-minute video approximately. Some are like 12 minutes. You get my point. Plus a worksheet, plus bonuses, plus all these things. So it's a lot. But I am working on that. I was actually up until like 3 a.m. my time last night working on the workshop so that I can get it done. I'm perfecting it because I'm a perfectionist, and it will be released soon. Like I said, within the next couple of days, probably by tomorrow or Monday. Okay, Mel. Yeah, I was going to ask the same thing. I wasn't sure whether or not to imagine the other person didn't exist or let my friend find out the truth. It's up to you. So the situation with my son, someone else, let's just call it what it is, my ex, was telling him lies about me, right? Saying that I was a horrible mother, saying that I didn't love him. I thought he was a mistake. I thought that he was a burden, yada, 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 right? My son was believing that. And so therefore he hated me. He didn't want to talk to me. Like, this was my reality I faced every day. Okay. And he had my ex on a pedestal. He thought that he was freaking God and that I was down here. Okay. That was the reality I was experiencing. And basically, I just shifted it to my son has discovered the truth. And because of this situation, our bond grew stronger than ever. Our bond as a mother and son is the strongest it's ever been. We have the mother-son relationship of envy that other people are asking me how to have such an amazing relationship with your teenage son or teenage child, right? And now adult child, because he'll be 20 in March. So it depends on you. Do you want to rewrite it to where this person didn't exist? Or do you want to rewrite it where this is part of your unfolding? Whatever you feel the least resistance against. I also have the client that I played his voice message on the SP success stories where he rewrote it where the 3P never existed. And now that's the reality he's experiencing. Buddy, build a bish. Hell yeah. Build a boo, build a bish. Build an eggplant. We can get crazy with it. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Whew. If I say they don't get along, it's naturally ending. I mean, sure, you can say whatever you want. It's your reality. You are the only one that experiences your reality. That's it. So to break this down a little bit further, guys, is your perspective of reality. You are the God, universe, source, spirit, operant power of your reality. You are the I am. There are 8 billion worlds. So think about this for just a moment. There are 8 billion worlds, okay, going on simultaneously. You are the God of your world. And there are infinite numbers of realities to select from. There is a reality of you where you are a different height, where you are a different ethnicity, where you have a different hair color, where you have a different eye color, where you were born with different parents, where I can keep going here, where you are a billionaire, where you are poor, where you are this, where you are that, right? And everyone in your reality. So there's a version of reality where your SP is with this other person. There's a version of reality where they were never with them and they were with you the entire time. Everything exists. Everything you can think of exists. You are just selecting that version of reality. You are becoming the self that already has it, and then you shift to it. That's it. Stop select self. Again, this goes back to all my videos. I always save my my lives. They always post after. Always. Always and forever. And I'm going to keep doing them, like I said, for now, free, posted here, until things get crazy. And then we're going to have to see what we do. But for now, I'm doing them free, live here. Hi, is it Tejman? Hi, Tejman. No, I'm just ignoring you. I told you the voice. I'm ignoring what you're saying. Because you chose to be a troll. That is who you chose to be. So you get ignored. And I don't block you because it's more fun just to ignore you. It is much more fun. Thinking about going and get my nails done though, because like my nail polish is peeling a little bit. I might go on Monday or Tuesday. But I have a few coaching audios that I need to do on Monday, so we'll see. We will see. Okay, so it looks like it glitched and I am back. So if you are in the chat, say hi so I can know the chat is still going. NK, okay, already have plans, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. Tejman, you talk about manifesting. No, I talk about politics, of course. Of course I talk about manifesting. Oh, you guys are so funny. Like, I literally title my lives, and my entire channel is about manifesting, and you ask that. Thank you, Inez. But if there is no more questions, I am going to get off of here, say in the next 5 minutes. But if you guys have some more questions, I'll hang around a little bit longer. So this will probably be what, my longest live? Not my longest, because I think my first one, because it was multiple parts, was longer. But the longest, like, completely in one video. And don't hate me if I ignore the how are you questions. I absolutely don't like them. It's annoying to me. All right. Inez, what is your view on divine timing when it comes to manifesting? Time doesn't exist. Time doesn't exist. Time is a human construct. Time is whatever you say it is. There is no past. There is no future. There is only the now moment. So, there's no such thing as divine timing, because literally it's what you say it is. You could have something shift instantly if you could get your mind around it. It's getting past your own mind. It's getting past your own ego. It's getting past your own assumptions and beliefs. That's it. I've had things shift instantly. I've had things take time. It's really about getting around your own mind, because you could literally shift right away. However, that could be a shock to your current identity. That's the biggest thing to get past. What to do when you are in a state of knowing that it's done? What do you mean, what to do? What to do when you're in a state of knowing that it's done? It's done. That's it. So what else would you need to do? Louisa, before you go, when I say my new perspective feels I am pushing it, like using my will to make something happen rather than believe in it. I don't know what your question is. I didn't miss your question, Tejman. Charlotte, what are your thoughts on thought transmission? Everyone can only believe what you assume them to believe, or think what you assume them to think. So, thought transmission is really just you thinking and assuming and believing that this thought was just transmitted. If you like that technique, cool, do it. If it puts you into the state of knowing that it happened, great. Great. But really, they can only think what you assume they think. Forgive them for what they do, for they know not what they do. Same thing with thoughts. Louisa, I don't believe in my new perspective. I feel I am pushing my new identity and I don't believe in it. How do I feel it natural? You keep persisting in it. If you want this thing and you need to be this person, of course it's not going to feel natural at first. That's the evil wolf. Go watch my 2 wolves video. That's the evil wolf not wanting to die. That's the evil wolf starving and saying, no, I need to stay alive. That's the old self. That's the old self saying, I still need to be relevant. I still need to be here. Right? That's all it is. You need to keep persisting in the new identity if that's what you wish to have. Charlotte, is it preferable to write down what you want them to think? If that, again, the technique doesn't matter. The technique doesn't matter. You could literally, like I said, go in the middle of the woods, spritz yourself with moon water, and howl at the moon and say that gets what you want. And it has to be true because of your belief in it. It's not the technique, it's your belief. So if you believe scripting out and writing down, my person thinks this, cool, do that. If you think, if I go in this meditative state and think this thing and I'm whispering in their ear and now they're going to think that, cool, do that. Right? It's not the technique that manifests. It's you. It is you. It is your beliefs. Nothing else. Tajman, like when I know it's going to happen, can I still think about that manifestation because I always have positive thoughts about that? Can it speed up or slow down the manifestation process? When you're talking about speeding up and slowing down, you're focusing on the when. Your job is not the when or how. Stop focusing on the when and how. You essentially just went online, right? You went online. You're like, oh, I'm going to custom order this thing. Click purchase. And you're looking out the window automatically like, why isn't it here yet? That's what you're doing. You clicked purchase and you're looking out the window saying, why isn't it here yet? I clicked purchase. Why isn't it here? I clicked purchase. Stop focusing on the how and when. That's it. Louisa, I believe that no matter the fear or and doubt, I am meant to experience this. Just need to enjoy the unfolding without being impatient. I feel I focus too much on the time because I spent 2 years on it. Who told you you spent 2 years on it? The past doesn't exist. It's only the thoughts you keep replaying in your head. You're the one saying it took 2 years. Who said? Who said it took 2 years? I didn't say that. You did. Who said? Who said? If you had a crystal ball, right, and you were able to see that, say, 3 months ahead from now or 6 months ahead from now, you are in the perfect relationship with your person, would you care about any of the stuff that you're telling me right now? Would you care? No. Charlotte, would you suggest if you have interest in someone who lives abroad? Okay, so what would you suggest if you have interest in someone who lives abroad? Distance doesn't matter. Time, distance, this, that, yada, 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 right? It's all circumstance. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. You have no idea what could happen. You're focused on the how. You are focused on the how. How can this happen if they live here and I live here? Stop focus on the how. Allow things to unfold. How they're going to unfold. The how is not up to you. The how is not up to you. Because I've literally known people that lived across the world from each other and things just fall into place. One of them gets a job in the other person's country. One of them gets a visa in the other person's country, right? Crazy things happen and unfold. But it is not up to you how it unfolds. It is not up to you on the how and when. It is just up to you to have the desire and to know that this is happening no matter what. No matter what is showing up in your reality. So how do I make the universe obvious of what I want? I don't know. That's a stupid question, though. Nothing is a stupid question. But I don't know really how to answer that. How do I make the universe obvious of what I want? You are the universe. So the universe knows what you want. At all times. You are the universe. You just need to know it to be true. You need to have unwavering faith and belief. Assume it's already done. Assume that no matter what, you have your desire. That's it. It's belief. It's kind of like in the Bible, the story of the woman that was hemorrhaging, and she said that she needed to touch Jesus to heal, and she touched him and she healed, and she thanked him, and he said, "It wasn't me, it was your faith." Just like it's proven that a lot of drugs, a lot of pharmaceuticals don't actually cure anything. It's the person's belief in it. The placebo effect, right? Louisa, I need to find a way to stop thinking about this 24/7 though, because I constantly fight in my head about this, and then when he finally approaches me, I run away. I made it mean, so it's also part of it. I mean, it is what you say it is. I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? Who do you say you are? For who do you say I am? Who are you being right now? You're being the person that needs to stop thinking about it. That's who you're being. Tejman, if you know it's done, so what kind of thoughts you can have? Because I always have thoughts about my manifestation. Okay. Literally nothing can stop your manifestation. Manifesting or manifestations is not creating anything. You're viewing it in the lens of your creating. I can tell by how you're typing. You are not creating anything. Creation is finished. All versions of reality exist, including the ones that you don't prefer. All you are doing is selecting the one that you prefer. That is it. It is a selection. Go watch my video, Stop Select Self. You are selecting the version that you want, and you are becoming the self that has it. If you were already the self that has it, you would not be even asking me these things right now. Let's say that you want to be a millionaire, right? But all you do is talk about your bills. Are you being a millionaire at that point? Millionaires don't talk about their bills. I have millionaire clients. They don't talk about their bills. They talk about 10xing their businesses. They talk about becoming a billionaire. That's what they talk about. Because my background, I have 20 years of sales, marketing, and advertising experience and business consulting. So I get a lot of clients with that. And I teach in the lens of manifestation. Shifting to the reality where their business is exactly how they want it to be. I have one client that is waiting for the full unfolding, but already this year, because they want to wait until Q2 to kind of send this over to me, but already we're not even a month into the year, and they started coaching with me in December. They've made more in the month of January than they have historically in their business, and they've been in business for 10 years. But they want to wait until the end of Q1. They want to update me on Q2 to go over stats and talk about their success. I also have a celebrity client. I shared their email. I will not say who they are. They allowed me to share the email. And none of it fucking matters. None of that shit matters. It doesn't matter whether you're a celebrity, a millionaire, or you're at your lowest. It's all the same. Everything is the same. Black point on your teeth. On your teeth. On my teeth? On your feet. What is a feet? Black point on your feet. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. All right, so it is almost 3:15 my time. I am going to get off of here at 3:30, so in 16 minutes. But it depends on if you guys have questions or not. Because my battery is already at 30% anyway. I asked about a manifesting on a time crunch because of my biological clock. Who told you have a biological clock? Who told you? Who said that? I know people that are having kids in their 50s. I know people that have had kids in their 40s. That's all bullshit. It is whatever you say it is. There is no biological clock. That's not real. It's not real. Wait, that's 3. Okay. Well, I would prefer earlier. Maybe that's a me problem. Everybody wants now, now, now. Everybody is impatient. That's the ego. If you already had what you wanted, you would not even be thinking about this. If you already had the relationship, the child, whatever it is that you want, you would not even be thinking about all this. Louisa, if I just assume that he wants to be with me, will that be enough when I have resistance? Well, why do you have resistance? You have to ask yourself why you have resistance. And most of the time, it boils down to what? Self-concept. The thing that I preach about all the time. It boils down to you thinking you are not good enough. It boils down to you thinking this, that, and the other. They're choosing someone else. They're not prioritizing me. I'm not good enough. So what you could do is stop even thinking about them. Focus on you. What did I say in the beginning of this live? I don't know if you were here. I was answering someone else's question, and you need to focus on you for the next 7 days. 7 days minimum. No talk about SP. No talk about 3P. None of it. Focus on you. Build yourself up. If you are already in the relationship that you wish to experience, what would you be doing right now? You wouldn't be attached to the hip with your person 24/7, right? What brings you joy? What hobbies do you have? Do you like spending time with family? Do you like spending time with friends? Do you like going hiking? Do you like going dancing? Do you like going out to karaoke? I don't know. Do you like doing crafts? Do you like going bowling? I don't care what it is. Go do what makes you happy. regardless of SP and 3P and all this noise. Go do what makes you happy. Go chop wood, carry water. Go watch that video. Go live your life as if you already have what you want. JJC, how do we neutralize the feeling of fulfillment? Naturalize. Okay. How do we naturalize the feeling of fulfillment? It comes with time. It comes with time, repetition, and feeding the good wolf instead of the evil wolf. Go watch my Two Wolves video. Once you fully embody the person that you want, it will just automatically feel natural. It will automatically feel like this is how it's always been. It's kind of like, again, I've talked about this. When I was obese in 2023, I did not look like this, right? I looked older than my age. Now I look much younger than my age because that is now my core assumption. That is who I am. So therefore it reflects. I have people telling me I'm lying about my age and asking for my ID. Because now that is my reality. That's being natural in the fulfillment, if that makes sense. Charlotte, and what did you do to build up a good self-concept on a daily basis? I say affirmations every morning. That works for me. I also listen to my own affirmation tracks every night. I listen to my Aphrodite affirmations every night. So for the ladies, I have the Aphrodite affirmations on my channel. You can listen to those either overnight or as you're just doing whatever. I also have the Cleopatra ones if you are into men, because you'll literally have men like bowing down to you and at your feet, like clamoring over you, okay? And for the guys, I have the Adonis affirmations. The Adonis affirmations are set in you are format as if they're coming from Aphrodite herself. And then I have the gender neutral ones, which is, it's like the 100 self-concept affirmations. That's gender neutral. That's for everyone. If you like audio, I recommend listening to those. Okay. Tejman, everything is reflection of your inner self, right? Then what I will experience is my inner self. So for like a week, I am see tarot reel that is so positive is that I am manifesting tarot. Go watch my videos on tarot on my channel. I used to be a tarot reader. I used to be a psychic. I used to be a medium. I still am, right? Because you are what you say you are. Tarot just reflects your current state. So if you have tarot showing up on your feed, that's because you're aware of it. Tarot is just you. It shows you what you innerly believe. That's it. Good or bad. But I have plenty of videos on my channel about tarot. JJC, in terms of self-concept, I believe I am limitless, but kind of see the version I am as not completely deserving right now. Well, then you need to change that. You just need to change your thinking on that. JJC, my self-worth and my weight have correlated so much, I really want to take that off the pedestal. I mean, self-concept is everything, so you need to put yourself on the pedestal. Crystal, I am Christian. Conversions, I believe that Jesus Christ are forces. Okay. Glasses complex. Hello, I started following you a few days ago and you literally made things so much clearer for me. Thank you so much for your videos. I can't wait to share my soon to come successes. I look forward to it. Look forward to it. Definitely comment, or you can email me if you want to remain anonymous. Email me, but comment. I love that because it helps other people. Definitely helps other people. After you start with self-concept, how long did it take to see a shift? I don't know. I answered this before. So someone asked me, how do you feel a shift? I don't know, because to me, it's just like everything just happens, and then you kind of see it in hindsight. Like you notice it like, oh shit, this happened. It's kind of like when I was obese and I decided I was going to look the way that I wanted to look. I decided I was going to lose weight, right? In hindsight, after I lost my first 30 pounds, I looked back over the 3 months that it took, right? And I just didn't even realize it. Like, I just got on the scale and I was 30 pounds lighter. My clothes were starting to fall off of me, right? And in hindsight, what I found out is that, number one, I was intermittent fasting without even realizing it because I just wasn't as hungry as much. I was eating smaller portions, and I was choosing foods that were, quote unquote, better for me, just naturally. My son even brought it up. He's like, you're eating differently. You see what I'm saying? Like, you become this person, and then you don't even realize it until after. Tejman, do you have a community or something where guys have chat? No, I don't. I come on here and I talk, and I post videos, and I drink coffee, and I know things. Inez, is self-concept important to figure out when manifesting something? Again, manifesting isn't creating anything. It's being the self that has it. It's stop, select self. Stop, realize that your current selection of reality isn't real. You can select the one that you wish to experience, and you become the self that already has it. Self-concept is being the self, the identity that has what you want. That is manifesting. You're selecting. You're selecting a different reality. That's it. Well, after this, I'm going to be working on the workshop again to perfect it more, and then get that up and going in the next couple of days. I'm hoping to get it up this weekend. And then I'll be working on the course, and I have ebooks that I'm working on. I have a lot of things that I'm working on. And then what is it called? Then I'll be recording some more content, some more videos, and getting those up next week. I have so much to do. So, but it's fun. And it's going great because it's going to be a good year. I don't believe you, voice, but you know, there is a link at the bottom. If you go to the bottom of my stand store, if you want to donate money for just being a troll, you can do that. Have at it. Because all of my policies say that I don't do refunds. So, have at it. So legally, I do not have to refund you. You do whatever. Charlotte, do you need to meditate daily to be good at manifesting intentionally? I mean, if you say so. I personally meditate, but that's just because I enjoy it. Do what you find joy in. Does meditating make you feel good? If it does, then do it. Louisa, I just let them go. It doesn't matter because I'm not giving them attention, so eventually they leave. But literally everything is what you say it is. Everything is based on you. So, if you like meditating, meditate. If you like doing a certain technique, do the technique. If you like doing the method, do the method. Right? Now, even with tarot, if you enjoy it, do it. If it causes you anxiety and depression and you're focused on the cards and you're focused on the outcome, then don't freaking do it. Depends on your resistance. Cake Cherry, I never understand why people have to be rude or mock others. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Does not bother me whatsoever. But I'm about to get off here. It's been a long time. It's almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think this is now my longest live. But I am going to get off of here. I am going to go work on the workshop and the course that I'm releasing because I want to get that released before Valentine's Day. I want to get it released by the end of this month. And then I'm going to be working on a bunch of other things. I'm going to be working on a bunch of ebooks, bunch of things for you guys. So keep a lookout for it. And I've got a lot of content that I need to also record. So I already know whenever you guys are watching me, day or night, you're about to have the best day or night of your lives. And I already know that to be true, so it has to be true. I will see you guys in the next live or the next video. Take care.